Good morning.
Ancient spirit.
Mm. Mm. Do, 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 do. La, 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 la. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Allow me to tune your biofield. Allow me to tune your biofield. Everybody get tuned. Anyone who's here will get tuned. I had a song in my head this morning. I don't know if you're gonna know it. It was, oh my gosh. Actually, I just realized something. The song I had in my morning was by All Saints, and my sweater says Saints Club. Spirit, I've been loving you. So the song is by All Saints, and I remember it so well because I listened to it 50 million times when I was in ninth grade. It was introduced to me by my best friend at the time, Dana, I believe it was. It goes, never ever have I ever felt so low. When you wanna take me out of this black hole. Never ever have I ever felt so bad. The way I'm feeling, yeah, you got me feeling really bad. We're gonna have to look up the lyrics because I don't remember the rest, but that was in my head while I was getting dressed this morning, just randomly. So that's interesting. I'm going to definitely look that up. I have so many tabs open. But before we look it up, hello, good morning. Good morning. New day today. Beautiful day. So grateful for all of our blessings. We are so happy to be here with you on this magnificent, beautiful, sunny day. Well, actually, I don't know if it's sunny. The full moon is still out. We wanted to get a read in for this chunk of time where so many things are happening. There's the full moon. There's 12/12 portal. There's going to be 12/21 portal. So many things going on, so we wanted to read the energy for sure. Utilize this time as development. We got a lot of exciting things going on. Hello, good morning. A new moon. You got a new handle? Well, thank you for being here and telling me. I'm glad that you're here. Hi, Aiden. Good morning. So we got a lot of exciting things going on. We're so excited and we're so grateful for all the opportunities that are flowing to us. And we are so excited for all the opportunities that are flowing to you. And we hope that you get over your fear and you say, I'm going to do it anyway. Good morning, everybody. Keep walking, Spirit says. You gotta keep walking, you gotta keep moving forward. Good morning, everyone. So, my name is Patience. I am a child psychic. I just started developing my childhood psychic gift at 41. Well, actually, I started 4 or 5 years ago. And oh, no worries. No worries. That's what I love about YouTube. We can go live 1 minute, but it's always there for your viewing pleasure. Oh, Spirit said Chris. Spirit said Chris, Kris. That's very specific. So, no problem, a new moon. Thank you for being here always, for your love and support. We're so grateful. So we have a lot of new things coming up. while we're doing our psychic development. We just finished our 18th episode of Spirit News called Soul Integration, so you can check that out. That is on Spirit News on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and soon to be iHeartRadio. So we have lots of exciting things. And if you want to follow any of our socials, you can go to the link tree through the description bar. We'd be happy to have you. My name is Patience. I am your favorite spirit medium here teaching you about your non-physical energy, and we hope that it helps in any way, shape, or form. So let's look this song up, because this song popped into my head just so randomly, and I haven't even thought about this song. And it was so funny because I put this on and it says Saints, so that is definitely significant. Let me see. All Saints, Never Ever lyrics. Oh, here we go. Here it is. A few questions that I need to know. How you could ever hurt me so. I need to know what I've done wrong and how long it's been going on. Was it that I never paid enough attention, or did I not give enough affection? Not only will your answers keep me sane, but I'll know never to make the same mistake again. You can tell me to my face, or even on the phone. You can write it in a letter. In a letter. Someone likes to wear a leather jacket. Either way, I have to know. Did I never treat you right? Did I always start the fight? Either way, I'm going out of my mind. All the answers to my questions I have to find. What the hell's going on? Somebody's having some trouble trying to understand what happened between you and them. My head's spinning. I'm in a daze. I feel isolated. Don't want to communicate. I'll take a shower. I will scour. I will rub to find peace of mind. The happy mind I once owned. Flexing vocabulary runs right through me. The alphabet runs right from A to Z. Conversations, hesitations in my mind. You got my conscience asking questions that I can't find. I'm not crazy. I'm sure I ain't done nothing wrong. I'm just waiting because I heard that this feeling will... What the hell is this song about? This is a lot of lyrics. Oh my gosh. There's so many lyrics here. Oh, okay. It's just the hook over and over again. Damn. I'll keep searching deep within my soul for all the answers. Don't want to hurt no more. I need peace. Gotta feel at ease. Need to be free from pain. Going insane. Never have I felt so low. When are you gonna take me out of this black hole? Oh my gosh. I did not realize that those song lyrics were so, I don't know. I don't remember them being so depressing. There's somebody here who's waiting for you, or waiting for somebody to communicate with them, to bring them some kind of clarity, or some kind of some kind of answers to their questions. They're having a hard time finding peace, and there's something about them and their conscience, something that happened that made them question, that like activated their conscience. This person might be going through a black night of the soul, or I said a black night of the soul. I'm going to say dark night of the soul. This person's like, no, it's black. And the spirit said the name Chris, K-R-I-S. I'll show it to you. Wooded Park. So we'll see what's going on during these celestial portals. There could be a lot of things that the universe wants you to transmute that before the new year. There's lots of things we might need to get rid of, so there might be some upheaval emotionally. So we'll see. Let's see how can we start this message? Spirit, please tell me what's going on. What's this person going through right now? How can we help? What is this person so upset about? Why don't they just communicate with them? I don't understand. They're like waiting for you to communicate with them. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that they want you to communicate so bad. Why don't they just reach out? They may be experiencing some kind of conflict and instability. Oh, you know what? I just got a little nudge to read a prayer. 100. Oh, thank you, Spirit. I've been loving you. So let's read a little psalm. Prayer of innocence and trust in God. Psalm 26. Oh, dang. There's confident prayer for forgiveness and guidance. Prayer of innocence and trust in God. What is going on? 25, 26, 27. To you, O Lord, I lift up my soul, my God, in you I trust. Do not let me be disgraced. Do not let my enemies gloat over me. No one is disgraced who waits for you, but only those who are treacherous without cause. Damn. All right, that makes sense. That makes sense why they're questioning their conscience right now. You have them questioning their conscience because they may have done something treacherous to you without cause, as in you didn't do anything to elicit that behavior. Hey, Paul. Oh, thank you everyone for being here. We love you so much. Make sure you're hitting that like button, and thank you for subscribing. We really appreciate it. We want to make sure that we're getting ourselves out there for anyone who needs our kind of healing, because we're here to be of service. We thank you so much. We hope that it helps. So make known to me your ways, Lord. Teach me your paths. Guide me by your fidelity and teach me. For you are God, my Savior. For you I wait all the day long. Remember your compassion and your mercy, for they are ages old. Remember no more the sins of my youth. Remember me according to your mercy, because of your goodness. Damn. Histories of war. Someone may have... I lived. Whoever this person is that's asking for your communication may have did something to you without cause. And they're really lost right now. And they're really... But it's weird because at the same time, they're questioning their actions. But it kind of feels like they've been doing something to you for so long that they forgot why they're doing it, and now that something... Place of execution. I was just gonna say, now that they're in this place of distress, it's like they believe their own lies they told about... Thank you so much, Paul. I appreciate you. It's like they've believed their own lies about why they wanted to do something treacherous against you for so long, that, like the song says, what did it say? It says, I'm sure I ain't done nothing wrong. I'm just waiting because I heard that the feeling won't last too long. This person feels isolated, and they want you to tell them what they did wrong. Did I never treat you right? Did I always start the fight? Either way, I'm going out of my mind. Did I not give enough affection? Did I not pay enough attention? How could you ever hurt me so? Yeah, this person is like... It says, but only those who are treacherous without cause. They did something against you, we'll find out, but you're innocent. Prayer of innocence. Something about you trusting in God. And now they're asking for forgiveness and guidance, but not from you. Yeah, but not from you. It's like they're asking God for forgiveness because what did I do wrong? Oh my God, that's so funny. We were watching with the kids last night this Christmas movie on Netflix. It was like a cartoon, and there was the town bully, and the town bully, everything always goes wrong for them, and one of the little girls let the turkeys out, and he was going to sell the turkeys for like overpriced, and he's just being a big old bully. And the girl let the turkeys out, and they all flew out everywhere, so he couldn't make any money. So he gets down on his knees and he says, why do bad things happen to good people? That's this person. This person thinks that they don't deserve what your lack of communication. They don't what did I do wrong? I didn't do anything to you. Why are you treating me this way? But according to what Spirit's saying is that they did do something wrong. They may have acted against you treacherously without cause because you're innocent. Judge me, Lord, for I have walked in my integrity. You have integrity. You're someone that God favors. You're someone that has been tested, and God has searched your heart and your mind, and you have been guided by your faith. You don't sit with worthless men nor with hypocrites. You hate evil assembly. With the wicked you do not sit. That could be why you're not talking to them anymore. You may have, I don't know, maybe God told you that this person was wicked, or maybe you felt like it was just the vibe. Spirit said good vibe when we started. Maybe you can just feel when someone's not right for you. And we highly suggest you listen to that. If you feel like someone comes around and it just don't feel right when they're around, hi Blink, thanks for being here. Make sure you're like, commenting, and subscribing. Then that's a true sign that you should not be around them, and you should listen to that. That is an actual determination that your mind, body, and spirit trying to tell you that this person ain't for you. So that may have been something that happened, and to this person, they didn't do anything wrong. There's somebody that doesn't take accountability. So we'll find out more. We just started. All right. Spirit, please tell me more. Where do you want to go?
I was not.
Tell me more. What did this person do? Why? How are they treacherous? I don't know. I'm being drawn to Amazing Story Generator. Let's see. We'll do the second. And we'll do the first one. Okay. Spirit, please tell me what this person did that was so treacherous. After being fired.
Picture frame.
A pregnant astronaut steals a baby. What? Steals a baby. After being fired, a pregnant astronaut steals a baby. Beach. Excuse me, I'm just gonna contemplate on the energy for a minute in a moment of silence. So this person may have accidentally gotten pregnant and may have this person may have gotten pregnant. This might be, this feels like a past energy, like maybe the beginning of their story or something. Let me do some clarifiers. What I'm getting so far, and we'll see if the cards confirm this, but this person's in reflection because of some kind of action they took in the past where they may have been fired and pregnant at the same time, and they ran away from their situation, and they may have taken the baby away from, that situation. And we'll see why. Let's see why. Tell us more. We'll do the Alice cards. I think Spirit wants to tell us, like, the situation of this person who did something treacherous to you. This person, a pregnant astronaut. So this person may not have wanted to be pregnant, or might not be, because astronauts, you can't be pregnant as an astronaut at the same time. So this person may not have really wanted a baby. This person may have perhaps gotten pregnant to maybe keep a man or something like that. But they got, if they didn't get fired literally from a job, they got fired from a relationship obediently. I wonder what will happen next. Ready to adventure. Precipice of change. Pause before action. Didn't I say they took action? Communicate. What the hell? No way. No. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. At least not yet. Well, I just got something that I just don't even, I can't say right now, but I don't want it to be that, but all right. So yeah, so this person got pregnant, okay, but they got pregnant partying or being irresponsible, not using protection, being promiscuous, possibly messing around with things they shouldn't mess around with, and they got pregnant, okay, and steals a baby. They got scared. I wonder what will happen next. They got scared because they didn't mean to get pregnant. They didn't want to get pregnant. This isn't somebody that should have been pregnant, but they decided to keep it for some reason. What did they? Pause before action. Precipice of change. They knew that their life was going to change, so they ran away. This person could possibly have some kind of identity disorder or some kind of personality disorder. They run away at their problems. There's like something about if they get confronted with like some kind of something that they should take action on, or something that's asking them to end a cycle, something like that, they, instead of facing it, they run away. There's something about them pleading for help. I told you this person, we're not there yet, but we're gonna find out why this person's so desperate for you to, they think that you can like save them from what they did to you. They may have possibly even, it says choose who you will become, uncertainty, something about their identity. They have some kind of identity disorder. So they got pregnant being irresponsible and being promiscuous, being party girl, they got pregnant. No straw. and they ran away. Nostrum. What's nostrum? Nostrum. Nostrum? Not Nordstrom. Nostrum. A medicine, especially one that is not considered effective, prepared by unqualified person. A charlatan. I did not want to say it. Magic formula. I'm still not going to say it, but this person is a fake person. They're somebody who pretends to be like confident, someone who pretends to be like very certain about who they are, but really that's just a mask they wear. They were partying, they were being promiscuous, they got pregnant, but they were unqualified. They knew that they wouldn't be an effective parent, so that's why they decided to take the baby away from the situation they were in. They may have like considered to go somewhere where the baby could be in a better environment or something. Because if they stayed in the environment they were in, they were uncertain of how growing up, I told you, of how the baby would grow up. So they took this baby, their pregnant self, they ran away because they also feared rejection. They didn't want the baby to grow up in an experience of rejection. Oh, perhaps the father didn't want the baby. The father didn't want the baby either. This was a baby that was not wanted, that was created in a karmic cycle. Nonsense, it's time to talk sense. This kind of forced this person to have to be responsible. This baby, this birth, I don't know why they had to have the baby, but they chose to have the baby even though they didn't want it. They were afraid of how the baby would grow up, so they ran away. They may have been talked to by a parent or an authority figure saying this is nonsense, you need to do the right thing, you need to get out of that toxic environment, and you need to go somewhere where the baby can be raised in a place where it won't be rejected. It's time to talk sense. So they may have made some kind of plan to take the baby away from that environment. Investigate, look closely, ask questions, think before acting. This may have been something that this person didn't want to do. Their options weren't, they didn't have a lot of options. Whoever this authority figure was may have came up with some kind of situation for them to get out of this situation they got themselves in that they didn't want to go to, and they started to look closely at any other option, which wasn't a lot. So they started to become, look at her, she's a little, I guess so, I guess I'll do that, I guess I don't have a choice, because whoever this authority person is somebody that they're afraid of, somebody that they listen to, somebody that's no nonsense. Like, you're getting your ass over there, I don't care what you say, you're pregnant now, stop fucking around, it's time to get serious. Managed to be glad in reverse, but they're not glad. They don't want this baby. They don't want this baby. They never wanted it. They never thought this baby would make them happy. They love this baby conditionally because they never wanted it to begin with. Because for this person, it's always tea time. It's always tea time. They repeat the same patterns. They're in a karmic cycle. This person is a karmic who's pregnant with a karmic child, who's made in a karmic cycle. It's very sad. Usually when that happens, the baby continues karmic cycles that the parents teach them. Falling, the unknown, descent, momentum, change. Yeah. This person felt like they were falling. They had to grow up and they weren't ready to. They were having an identity crisis because this person's pregnant and they don't even want to be pregnant. Oh my god. Oh. I don't know if it's worse to have... I don't know if it's worse to have bus stops. She ran away. 10. She ran away from her problems. She didn't want to have a baby, but yet she ran to another problem. So what did this mean? What made... I still don't understand the treachery that happened. What's the treachery that happened? Or maybe this is a mother talking to a daughter. Maybe this mother doesn't show this daughter any love, and the daughter's like, what did I do wrong? You didn't do anything wrong, honey. Your mom is just she never wanted children. She didn't want you. Sorry to break it to you. She has a personality disorder. She has a personality disorder. Sad. I don't know what's worse. Having a baby you don't want, or an abortion. Like, what's worse? I don't know. I mean, I believe you should be able to do what you want with your body. And if you're not ready, then you should be able to have that option. Even if you were irresponsible, you know, I think that you should be allowed that. But this person clearly didn't have that as an option. Maybe from this authority figure wouldn't allow it. Please tell me what else happened. So this person felt like they were falling while they were pregnant. Oh, but they were pretending to be happy. They were pretending to be happy. Just putting on a show.
I am different. Heart disease.
Just putting on a show. Pretending to be happy, wearing a mask. It's sad. Always obey the rules. And Spirit said obedient. This person was obedient to this authority figure who they feared. Some kind of woman, a Queen of Hearts type of personality. Always obey the rules. So this person was naturally a rule breaker, somebody who didn't follow the rules, somebody who first said look at it. Agree. Being pregnant to this person was like being trapped. Okay, she couldn't do anything that she wanted to do. She had to pretend that she was happy. She had to go to a place she didn't want to go. There's lots of like layers of this person. That bird sure likes to joke around. Oh my gosh, look, there's a toucan in that kangaroo. Is that the pregnant person? Oh my gosh, that's so weird. This person... This person may have been a promiscuous pregnant person. This person may have still continued some of their promiscuity while pregnant because they have some kind of sex addiction or something. There's something in the beginning that I didn't want to mention, and I'm still not going to mention it, but it's kind of like, I don't know, yeah, it's something about energy manipulation, but this person may have been being promiscuous while pregnant or doing some of the same karmic behaviors while she was pregnant. It's horrible. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yep. So I don't understand. Okay, you're telling me a little bit about this person. I get that. This person may.
Abandoned.
Mmm.
Away from here.
Mmm. This person, I think, is a lesbian. Spirit, are you saying that this person is a lesbian? Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. This person may have started this path of promiscuity because she wasn't allowed to be gay. Okay? This person was not allowed to be gay. This person may have been a lesbian for a long time, and they said that's nonsense. That's nonsense. You're not allowed to be gay. You're pregnant. Go have the baby. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? That's horrible. Oh, yeah, she may have been treated like a freak, like some kind of circus, like a clown for having like gay tendencies, for having like masculine qualities, masculine traits. Look at this kangaroo. It's kind of masculine with a toucan. It's like oddly like somebody who you wouldn't expect to be pregnant because they never wanted to be pregnant because they don't like men. Okay, they are attracted to women and they never wanted to be pregnant, but some kind of family dynamic forced them to be something that they're not, even as a child. This person may have been repressed as a child. Someone may have made them feel inadequate when they showed some of their true colors, even as a child. Oh, Jesus. Just so ridiculous. Malawian.
Jail.
So this person had to grow up, you know, being the classic trad wife, you know, cook, clean, do your womanly duties as a woman. This may have caused a great distortion in this person, to always obey the rules, and that's why they have an identity crisis. That's why they're having an identity problem. Because they were told since a child that who they are is not right. That gay people are animals. Don't be gay. This person's an animal that would do that to somebody that they supposedly love. So, I see what's happening here. What's happening here is Spirit's laying out how somebody gets to a level of treachery, of somebody who gets to a level of being karmic, of how it starts for this person, and for a lot of people, it starts as a child. You get mocked, you get bullied, you get, you know, talked down to for portraying something that's judged by somebody else, and that instantly creates a wound of inadequacy, of rejection. And so just like me being psychic, as a child psychic, I was looked at like a weirdo because I would express things that I saw or that I experienced with people that didn't experience those things, and I immediately learned that that's not okay, that you can't do that, that people will think you're crazy or people will judge you and say that you're delusional. Okay, and so I turned that off. It's like this person as a child may have exhibited masculine qualities because they were born gay, they were just gay or something, whatever, they just weren't attracted to women. And because someone of authority in their life, a woman figure, someone who's rigid, uptight, someone who's very judgmental, someone who's very mean, someone who's very strict, someone who's very scary, said that that's nonsense. Put your dress on, go in the kitchen, cook the food, get a man, have a family. That's what you do. And she was living a crazy life away from this family person, doing what she wanted, and she got pregnant.
Yes, I have.
Thank you, Spirit. Thank you.
Ghost hunt.
All right. Conversations on trauma, resilience, and healing. What happened to you? Spirit, please tell me more. Part of understanding children, like Jessie, is just that point. They're always in a state of fear. A person will think, learn, feel, and behave differently when they are afraid compared to what they feel safe. When they are afraid compared to when they feel safe. All functioning of the brain
Screeching.
is in state dependent. At any given moment, the collective status of our body system and the mind's attention determines the state we're in, and our state can change very quickly. The two biggest categories of state are awake or sleep. In sleep, there are different stages. The same is true of wakefulness. We have different stages or states of arousal when awake. We can explore these stages. There's a lot of information here, and some of it we won't get into until the book later. Let's start on the left side with the calm column. In this state, we can be calm, relaxed, and let our mind wander and drift. We have access to the smartest part of our brain, the cortex. The next column, alert, is where we focus on some aspects of external world, a conversation, for instance. When we are all well regulated and balanced, we are able to stay in the active alert and calm states for most of our day. This person was challenged and threatened and was forced into the alarm state as a child. When this happened, they started to think more emotional and started to think of ways to lower their alarm function. They may have regressed into conversations of arguments and logic and personalized attacks. Everything's a personalized attacks. They act less mature and they say things that they regret all the time because they always think that they're truly faced with threat. Oh my gosh, because they're in a fear state. So they live in the lower parts of their brain and let it dominate and function their problem solving skills. Instead of focusing on the moment, they're always worried about what's going to happen next. Damn. So as a child, this Queen of Hearts scared the shit out of them and put them in an alarm, limbic, and freeze, comply emotional state. So now as an adult, they're in a fear state where they're constantly dissociate and have reactivity. And they have become, and they're going into a terror state now as they're reflexive and they're in a fight adaptive option. Damn. So whatever they did to you is because they were whatever they did to you is because they were acting out of a fear a fear state. They dissociated from their logic and they were reacting out of an emotional state because they were afraid that you were going to reject them. Like they were rejected as a child. Okay, so we understand whatever they did to you must be something horrible because, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for that, LOL. Thank you. Let me heart that. I'm so sorry. I almost didn't see it. Thank you. Blessings to you tenfold. So, this person, I think that Spirit wants us to understand how they got this way because whatever they did, which we're going to find out, was done in a state of fear. And this can happen to anybody. This is 90% of the population because we're not taught how to regulate our emotions and we're not taught how to live authentically and we mask our feelings and we pretend to be people we're not and for so long and we
Advanced lung disease.
and we give ourselves heart disease, lung disease, cancers because of these underlying emotional issues where we're constantly running on our fight or flight and we're in a freeze state. So I think Spirit really wants us to understand this before we get into the things that they did in those states of mind where they were in survival mode. It was like, it's you or me. It's, you want to reject me, I'm going to reject you first. So I don't feel that horrible feeling I felt when I was a child, when I was rejected by somebody who's supposed to love me unconditionally, a Queen of Hearts. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. It's so sad. Oh. What did they do? Thank you so much, Holy Divine Spirit, for sharing this message with us. I appreciate the backstory because people don't just become this way for no reason. Okay? You don't just wake up one day and you're like this. It could be a family member. It might be a family member. I am always crying because I know how to feel my emotions. My body resonates, and that's how it shows the resonation. Okay, so if you can't cry, I highly recommend that you try it sometime. That's just my body's way of confirming something I feel deeply. Okay, I'm able to, as an empath, I'm able to feel other people's emotions and put myself in their shoes, so I can feel this person's emotions.
I don't know how I died.
So this is someone in your family, an arsonist. I'm telling you, this person has really bad behavior. They could have set something on fire because of their lashing out, of their trying to break out of their trying to feel something. An altercation may have broke out. This person may be hacking you because you may get like weird emails or weird like friend requests. This person makes false profiles to spy on you because they want you to communicate with them. Your grandma loves you. Love rarely hurts. It was never love. They may be in a reflective mode, having a dark night of the soul because of something they did to you, because they don't like you. They don't like you because this is one of your family members. They don't like you because you're living your authentic life. That's why that they did something to you. They may have hacked you. It says witchery. Oh my God, I didn't want to say it. I told you. I did not want to say it. This family member did witchcraft on you. Okay? This family did witchcraft on you. this family member, because they hated that you could be yourself, that you weren't afraid to be who you are, that you love deeply, that you're able to receive love. Because of their childhood, they don't know how to do that, okay? You're very giving. They may know something about your DNA. They do witchcraft. Spirit said witchery. I didn't want to say it, but Spirit said it for me. There's something that they're upset about. They're upset to come to you because of some kind of transformation you've gone through. That's why they've been hacking you. They know that if they come to you, something about your transformation will, they fear that you're going to reject them. Good morning, Scobie. They fear that you're going to reject them. And you probably are. They're, yeah, they're envious of your expansion and your prosperity because they're imbalanced. They're imbalanced because of their childhood wound, because they've lived their whole life not being authentic, having an identity disorder, because of what happened to them as a child. It made them toxic. They killed me for money. Please clarify this. They killed me for money. This person uses witchcraft. This person uses witchcraft. This person so in the beginning I said I didn't want to say it when I saw this card. What I saw in
Shifting
it,
objects.
thank you, Sparrow. What I saw in it is she has this book and she has this big blue dress on, which is communication, speaking. And she has a little hidden cat in the rose bushes, like a little spirit cat. And then she has a real cat. And there's Humpty Dumpty in the background and a door. When she got pregnant, or right before she got pregnant, or right when she got pregnant, she was messing with magic. And she may have opened some kind of door or portal, or we were talking about portals this morning. And she may have opened some kind of door to have an entity attachment. And that may have, when you do stuff like that, when you mess with magic, when you are already at a vibrational stance that is imbalanced, that negative energy attachment that you're inviting through your intentional reading of rituals, or she has this bead around her hand, which tells me symbolically that she's wearing, she's wearing this jewelry. She's wearing this as like a badge of honor. She's proud that she is doing these things. It's giving her some kind of identity. It's giving her some kind of feeling of power, she has an identity problem. So she's like, well, if I can't be a lesbian, I'm going to be a witch and I'm going to be really good at it. Okay. So this is something that she's proud of, but she doesn't truly understand it. She's an ignorant student. This is Kingy. This is Kingy. Kingy is my sister's father, who passed away of a heart attack. They killed me for money. What? Well, here comes the treachery. This person has been cooking up things in the kitchen, secret ritualistic recipes, to attain money, to manipulate energy, okay? But she has a dark energy attachment. That's why this got progressively worse over time. When she got pregnant, she may have gotten more into it. She may have been more affected by this energy attachment that was disguising itself as some kind of, that's what you guys, that's what trickster entities do. They'll, when you start doing Ouija boards and seances and all that silly stuff to try to speak to Holy Divine Spirit, you're not going to get Holy Divine Spirit, because you're not going to be a match to it. Because if you are wanting to use those things to communicate with Spirit, that tells you right there that you're not matching divine energy, because you don't need those things to do that. You don't need a Ouija board. You don't need to do a ritual. You don't need to burn an animal or to kill something or to whatever the book is making you do physically to attach your energy to it. That's a trickster entity. So this person may have done magic towards their father.
Gone to heaven.
Gone to heaven.
Have good thoughts.
This person may have unalived their father for an inheritance. Because they're toxic. Because they have a dark energy attachment. Because they've been messing with magic and they shouldn't have been doing that. They're trying to forgive themselves for what they did. They didn't know.
Desolate graveyard.
Forgive yourself for what you didn't know. Now you do. They're snuffing off responsibility because of their lack of discipline, because they didn't realize the consequences of their actions. They didn't realize they're an ignorant student of magic. They picked up some book they found in a library somewhere, off in a dark place, where they attach themselves to that emotionally. Hello, Haji. Thank you for being here. And they may have used magic against people to hurt them to gain money. That's the treachery. Now this energy attachment may have them in a fog, or they don't understand they have an energy attachment. That's the issue with non-physical energy, you guys, is that when you mess around with energy manipulation, when you do the scrying, when you do the tarot cards, when you do any divination, any seance, Ouija board, you will attract where you're at now vibrationally. That's why you don't need those things to talk to Holy Divine Spirit. Those things are not required. And when you don't understand energy, the energy attachments do, and they will attach to you, and they will play on your weaknesses, and they will pretend to be your friend, and they'll pretend to be your ally, and they'll say, yeah, do this and you'll get lots of money. Yeah, do this and you'll get lots of friends, you'll get famous, or whatever is in your field that's a distortion. They'll match that, and they'll play to that, and they'll make you do things that you wouldn't ever normally do if you were in a clear field. Okay, that's why we teach you on Spirit News, which you can listen to on many platforms. You can go to our link tree to find all that metaphysical information, because this is happening. There's people who have identity disorders that are looking for some kind of identity and they're looking for some kind of way to know who they are, to be who they want to be, and they're picking up books in magic stores, and they're looking online for recipes and rituals and spells to control people because they're hurting, because they're hurt children, and they've become toxic. This person's treachery is that they unalived their father for their money.
Trinity.
Because they have a dark energy attachment. And you're balanced. Your heart chakra is balanced. And that's why the energy attachment in them can't stand you. You agitate their demons. Action, mastery, accomplishments. They may have attacked you because this father showed love to you. Because this father figure, in this is their father, but they may have showed you some kind of love or opened their heart to you, and that may have really upset them. That made them feel rejected by this father, and that's why they felt justified in sending them energy manipulation to unalive them for their money. Never go back. This person wants you desperately to contact them, but I would not contact them. If you contact them, they have a dark energy attachment. This person like needs an exorcism or something, because you can't help them. There's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can do. They have an energy problem. Racist. And they're racist, apparently. Which is ironic because this person is gay. So it's like all of their fears of being themselves, authentically themselves, and being rejected for that, they're like projecting onto all the, stereotypes. Because that's what you do when you're toxic and you're hurt and you have a dark energy attachment, you've been manipulating energy, you project all of that onto other people. Spell, I told you, spells. This person's sending you spells. This person needs you to invite them in for them to put some kind of hex or curse or spell on you. That's why they're so desperate for you to communicate to them, because they can't. You have like spirit that's, because you're healing. Yeah, you're healing. You're healing. You have some kind of healing powers. Spirits of legends, divinity, superpowers. This person, because you're a healer, you could be a healer. You could have some kind of, you could have broken some kind of generational curse that this person may have put on you. You may have some kind of superpowers, perhaps some kind of healing powers, intuitive abilities, something like that. Even the superpower of forgiveness, and this family member knows that. This family member could be named Chris, K-R-I-S, Spirit said. Their father may be helping you because they unalive their father for money. They may be helping you on the other side and keeping this person away from you, because this person wants to use your ability of forgiveness to put a spell on you or some kind of hex on you, because the spirit attachment that they have, the dark energy attachment they have, is not allowing them to see from a higher perspective. They're very much in a fear state or like a terror state and like a fight or flight state, and so they're not able to really they're disassociating. They're not able to see themselves, and they're not able to understand why they can't come to you. They're trying really hard to come to you, but they may be experiencing, like, if they come to drive to you, their car breaks down, or they get a flat tire, or if they try to call you, the service goes out, or if they're trying to hack your account, they're trying to hack you to see what you're doing, but you're not clicking on anything. They need some kind of invitation from you, excuse me, spirit burps, in order to send you a spell or some kind of hex or curse. Excuse me, I got spirit burps. So the spirit is saying to never go back. This person, for right now, in the foreseeable future, is not able to detach from this energy attachment, and they're not able to heal themselves at this time. They not only want your forgiveness, but they want to use your forgiveness as a way to attach something to you, to invite them in. Yeah, right now they're unable to approach you. They're unable to approach you, and even if they did, even if they found some way to run into you, I would just try to they might be trying to run into you. I don't think it'll happen, but if for whatever reason it did, I would try to find a way to just, say sorry. I can't talk to you. Spirit don't want me to talk to you, but it looks like you're being safeguarded is the word I want to say, by this father figure who has passed on, who may have been their father, because I got this is Kingy, and my sister's father passed away, and we called him Kingy, and he died of a heart attack. So this father may be looking out for you because of what this family member is doing to you. Third house, perception. They're spying on you. This family member spying on you. There may be 3 family members spying on you. Because they may have. I'm getting something about needing your permission for something, or needing you to perceive them a different way. There's 3 people in your family that work together that may have been spying on you, or may have been trying to hack your social media and are researching you, that may have been discussing you, having a conflict about you. Something that you're doing is really disrupting some kind of plan they had or something. Scorpio, the powerhouse. Some kind of intense transformation. Yeah, because you're going through some kind of transformation where you're not able to be manipulated, and they find that very intimidating because they need you as some kind of resource. There's some kind of resource that you are providing for them. I don't know, something that's been a secret for a long time, something that they may be becoming obsessive about because something's not working anymore. Something that was very secretive. Gemini and Scorpio could be significant. They want you to be flexible. They want you to perceive them differently. But because of your intuitiveness, they know that you can't be manipulated. And that's one thing that really keeps them from contacting you. Because every time they try to, they get thwarted. Like I said, they get a flat tire, or they pick up the phone and the service goes out. Stuff like that. It's very curious. They could possibly, oh my gosh, this reminds me of a dream I had. This could be related. That's so funny. Okay, I'll say it for the data, because this says collaboration, social collaboration. You may be doing something online, something on your social media, something that they don't want you to do, something that could be very threatening to them or intimidating. It could be something to do with your, it says loyalty, royalty. I got royalty inside my DNA. So you may have some kind of divine birthright or something, or part of some kind of royal spiritual lineage, or you may have tapped into your divine inheritance. That might be what it is. Because you have your heart chakra open and your sacral chakra is balanced and theirs isn't. But something, they know this about you for some reason. But this dream I had, you may be doing something that's related to your divine inheritance online. I don't know if you're like a teacher, or maybe you vlog, or maybe you're very vocal about your journey, about your spiritual journey, something like that. And it doesn't have to be on, you don't have to be like a content creator, but you could just be very like spiritual, and you like share like posts and stuff. They don't like that. But in my dream, you had an uncle, or my uncle in my dream, which could be part of this. This could be one of the three people. He invited you to a party at a very large house. It was a very nice house that was by the water, and there were fireworks, so it may have been like around 4th of July. And he invited you to the house for this party, and he didn't talk to you a lot, but he what's the word? He introduced you to this woman that he was connected with, who wanted to collaborate with you on your social media. But you had a bad vibe about her because she wasn't asking, you know, when you meet someone who's really excited about what you're doing, and you're like vibing, and it's a really flowy conversation, and you both can feel like the interest of each other's thing. It didn't feel like that. It felt more like what's that called? Like being questioned, like an interrogation. It felt like an interrogation. She was asking me a lot of questions about, you know, how I do what I do, and how, where do I get my information from. It was more like like an interrogation than a two-way conversation. So I kind of got tired of her, and I was like, I decided to walk around, and I could see my uncle talking to her from afar, kind of like, oh, having like some kind of conflict. Where's that card at? There was, where is it? An altercation broke out. Yeah, they're having some kind of altercation, some kind of conflict, because he was like, "Did you do it? Did she agree to it? Does she gonna sign it?" You know, because they want you in some kind of agreement or contract or invitation, that you may be getting like weird emails, or weird, like when someone looks at your profile on Facebook, you'll get a friend suggestion, and that's, you may be getting like a lot of those. That's them. It's like fake profiles that they're trying to spy on you. They don't want you to know that they're spying on you, but they want you to like agree to some kind of like contract or agreement, something like that, because they need to send you some kind of hex or spell, but you're not a match to it, because you have your divine inheritance, because you're royalty, and you're loyal to God. You just like the psalm said, you're innocent, and they tried to send magic to you to possibly do what they did to this father for money. So you could possibly, you're supposed to be unalived right now, or sick or something, and you're not. And that's why this altercation's breaking out. These people could be fighting. There's three people in particular. It's a toxic family dynamic, and they hate you. How can we heal it? How can we heal it? I'm really sorry that this person couldn't be authentic their whole life. So they thought that using energy manipulation was a way that they would feel powerful and have respect from people. But that's just not. That's just not. It's never. This person's now feeling like they're in a black hole. A new opening. When one door closes, I am confident another will open, and it will be for my betterment. I accept that life brings challenges and acknowledge the opportunity, and learning they present to me with serenity comes from within. Help. When you, in life, when you come to earth, it is to experience challenges, because in your non-physical state you are perfect. You're 100% pure positive energy, and you don't experience obstacles or challenges. And so in your non-physical form, you and your soul tribe, your soul family, come up with theories and ways to go through challenges in order to ascend, to find your way back to your wholeness, to your divine inheritance. And everybody can do it. Everybody's chosen. It's not picking or choosing. Everybody's chosen. It's if you can detach yourself from these experiences and realize that they're not happening to you, they're happening for you. And that's what we come here for. And if we didn't have challenges or obstacles to face, then we wouldn't know what we want, because you have to experience what you don't want in order to know what you want. Instead of facing the fact that they had family members that were toxic, that did not believe that they could be their authentic selves and be happy, they created a painful life, and they created pain and toxicity that they ruminated in, that they lived in every day, wearing a mask, pretending to be something they're not.
Laura.
And when you came along, Spirit said, Laura,
Better late than never.
better late than never. When you came along, better late than never, you actually broke some kind of generational curse where you're not authentic, where people in your family pretend to be something they're not. And many people in your family may have actually picked up divination or magic or did some kind of rituals, and you didn't. And so this person in your family hated you for that, because you got to be who you wanted to be, and people like you, and you're balanced, and blah blah blah. And because of that ultimate wound, instead of understanding that these challenges they were going through were an opportunity to present them with a way to be better, to acknowledge that it was a learning moment, they didn't see it that way. And so they didn't answer the call. They didn't answer the call. They put attention on the wrong thing. They put their focus on the wrong thing, and they manifested negativity instead of manifesting unconditional love and forgiveness. And that's why they're in this state they're in now. They worked hard on something that was negative instead of something that was positive. And that's how energy works. It's a choice, just like anything. Bad things happen, yes, but in that bad moment, what are you going to choose? Are you going to choose joy, or are you going to choose misery? And a lot of people don't know that they have a choice, because we're not taught that in our society, and that's what we teach you on Spirit News. If you go to our latest episode of Soul Integration, we explain how you can discern in the moment when you're being presented with an opportunity to overcome dark parts of yourself, the divine fruit. Instead of working to improve themselves, to free themselves from their own thoughts, from their own negative behaviors, they negated light in their heart, and so they have a dark heart now. They have a dark heart where they don't know how to be nurtured. They don't know how to nurture, and they don't know how to receive nurturing. Their fruit will reflect what they gave out. The fruit of their labor is reflecting what they gave out. So they're having a hard time now. They didn't expect you to overcome some kind of generational curse. You should be dead. You should be sick. They sent something to you that they sent to their father that unalived them because they don't have positive thinking like you do. They don't have positive thinking. They don't know how to think positive. Ugh. All right. It's just so sad. I don't know. Spirit says never go back. So, what I'm getting from that is that this isn't something that you can fix through whatever divine inheritance you've gotten, through whatever healing methods that you've implemented for yourself. This isn't something that you can fix. It's not something that you can help with. Spirit said bloodstains. There's a stain on their soul that they have to deal with now. They have to deal with the repercussions, and that's how it works. You can't get out of what you gave. You have to experience what you gave. And that's why we always teach you to speak abundantly, treat people with kindness, a kind spirit. We have been living by the 42 ideals of Ma'at. If you look that up, it's a great, if you need more of like a list of things to live by, like you need a visual, that's a great ancient, old world, list of morals to live by that help you stay in a heart coherence, so that way you're opening your heart chakra, and you're living in a heart stance, and your vibration is through the heart instead of through the mind, because we're going from the mind to the heart. So they tried to hack you. They could have possibly even tried to hack your energy, hack your computer system. So don't open up any junk mail. Don't answer any emails that you don't know who they are. Don't be friends with people on Facebook that you don't know. Cancel the friend requests. Don't answer phone calls from people you don't know that are like spam or whatever. Just if someone tries to come to you from your past and your family dynamic that you get a bad feeling about, trust that feeling and do what you can to break away from them and say no. And you may have to have a point where you do have to put up a boundary at some point, but for now, Spirit says you can't go back to them. They're not in a good place to love you unconditionally because they don't love themselves. They have a lot of toxic traits. They have a lot of things to heal, and they're just at a place where there's nothing you can do to help them. So don't feel bad about that, okay? I love you so much. I hope it helps. Good luck with the full moon and the portals. Make sure you're putting your protection on. Make sure that you're finding joy. You're going outside. You're getting active, exercising, drinking lots of water. We love you, Collective. Bye.